Hey, it's me, GV. Welcome back to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. In the last episode, we were doing the main quest involving Yes Man. I believe we completed the Omerta quest, and now we are moving on to a different faction. Some people were asking whether I was doing the side quests and all that sort of stuff. If I remember correctly, in Fallout New Vegas, there are a lot more side quests than in Fallout 3, but they're smaller. You know, it's like quantity over quality, at least in my opinion. I'm going to be doing probably all the side quests that are related to the achievements, meaning the big side quests like Come Fly With Me, and leaving all the tiny ones, for something else, because that would take way too long to do in a Let's Play. So anyways, right now we are on the quest wildcard side bets. We need to make contact with the Brotherhood of Steel, go to Red Rock Canyon, make contact with the Great Khans, and make contact with the Boomers at Nellis Air Force Base. Now what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to solve the quandary with all of these factions, and then we'll move on to something else, because this is like half part of the main quest and half part of the side quest. So regardless, we are currently making our way to the Nellis Air Force Base. If we take a look at the world map, why is it zooming in if I... Oh, okay. Never mind. Anyways, yeah, the Nellis Air Force Base is all the way up here. We are somewhat near the Strip, so I'm going to begin the long journey in this direction, and I will meet you guys there, and I will see you guys earlier if anything interesting happens along the way. Okay, so I found a place called the Mole Rat Ranch, and immediately this Brahmin is aggroed, which is kind of weird, considering Brahmin usually aren't aggressive right off the bat. So I just recorded because I wanted to see if it was uniquely named or if there was anything unique on it. I guess not. I guess the whole point of this place is to say that Brahmin killed all of those mole rats and is more aggressive than your average Brahmin. Anyways, continuing. Okay, never mind. There's actually a lot of aggressive Brahmin around these parts. It's weird. I don't remember this at all. I mean, we will put them out of their misery, I guess. I'm assuming they're in misery, considering they're a two-headed mutation of a cow. Wow, yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. Okay, you're dead too. I think we have, 8 shots left. Alright, that was kind of weird. I don't remember that ever happening. But, yeah, either way, continuing to the Nellis Air Force Base. Alright, so I've just discovered Field's Shack, and this is reminding me of something that I've been through before in this game, and I think I have a pretty good recollection of what that is. We have a rusty ammo box here with some 5mm rounds, Sunset Sarsaparilla, but they are empty. Okay, so I think I remember what this is dealing with. We're going to go ahead and head inside. If I remember right, it has to deal with the unique BB gun, although I don't think you find it... Actually, I know for a fact you don't find it in here, but there may be something pointing us in that direction. We have a toy box with toys, go figure. We have an ammo box here. 45 to 70 GOVTs. What an odd name for a round. An empty locker, another ammunition box with some Magnum rounds, and some BBs. Yeah, so that's a good indication. Another ammo box here. So I forget what exactly the point of this place is and why it deals with what I'm talking about, but I know there's like a unique BB gun that somehow deals with this location, but I think you find that BB gun in a well. Anyways, we're gonna keep moving. Okay, now we have a man in the distance here, and he appears to be neutral.
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in Boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment.
Okay, we don't have the speech to allow us to know who this guy is, but apparently he is George. We are looking for the Boomer, so this is a good sign. Thanks for the warning. What's going on past those signs?
Oh, lordy, lordy. You haven't heard of the Boomers? What rock have you been living under? They're a bunch of artillery-slinging, grenade-lobbing odd jobs camping out in Nellis. Wander into their territory and you're as good as mincemeat.
Is there a way to get past?
There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager.
Wager? Let's hear it.
Well, I know the secret to get past. If you give me the caps, I'll tell you. If you make it back alive, I'll double your money.
Well, considering we can't move forward in this video game unless we do make it out alive, I'll go ahead and take that bet. You've got yourself a bet.
Okay, here you go. That page has the details, but it's all in the timing as you move from building to building. I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not. Remember, there's 600 caps in it if you make it.
Okay, we've been given a note, and one thing with this guy, just FYI, is you can go into Sneak and loot him, and loot all of the 727 bottle caps that he has. However, we're not going to do that because Arizona would honor a gentleman's agreement. Anyways, let's take a look at that note, shall we? Let's go to miscellaneous and Nellis artillery timing details. The key to avoiding the artillery is to move from building to building up the northwest side of town toward the front gate. Stick to the high cover in the northeast corner of the two buildings and make a beeline for the gate. The boomers won't shoot at their own people, so stick to the fence until you make it to the gate. Also, I know there is an old train tunnel that enters the area from the south, but no one has ever come back out of there to say it is safe. Okay, we have a couple signs here. Just leave. Danger, danger, explosive ordnance, all that sort of stuff. So I sort of remember how to do this, but let's take a look at the world map here. So he said to stick to the northwest and hover into the building. So, oh, I didn't want to activate it, but I heard something being fired. Okay, I guess that was a dud. Either way, we're going to save the game here because I have died here many a times. This is one of those things where, like, even though this is, you know, considered an easy video game, like, you're supposed to complete it, this section here can easily kill you. So what we're going to do is we're going to run into the buildings, and you can probably hear the artillery and see it being fired all over the place. We want to stick as close to inside of the buildings as we can. Obviously we've already... Oh wow, we've been taking quite a few hits here. Okay, let's... we don't have a doctor's bag. We have 3 stim packs, that's it? Jesus. Alright, so obviously this is not a great start here, and we might die, especially because it appears that I'm trapped. There we go. And there goes Arizona's body. Missing a right hand, isn't that wonderful? Try number 2. Okay, they appear to have stopped firing, and one more hit would have killed me. They said once you reach the fence, you're pretty much good. This is obviously not in the condition that we want to be in. Let's take a look at our status screen. Yeah, our right hand is crippled and our 2 legs are crippled, so we look like this now. Isn't that great? But we have reached the fence nevertheless. There is a dude right there. You'll notice he's not aggressive, which is kind of odd considering they were just trying to kill me. But I think they try to kill anybody that gets near the Ellis Air Force Base.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
To be honest, I don't really know. Who's in charge here?
I'm not telling you a thing, savage. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
I didn't come here to attack you.
Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
Alright, lead the way.
Follow close, and mind your behavior.
If you guys could, like, point me to a doctor, though, I've kind of lost control of my legs and my right hand. It's not really a good situation here.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit.
You could probably expedite that process if you didn't fire, you know, super dangerous artillery at anybody trying to get here. You'll also notice Pearl has a vault jumpsuit on. You didn't exactly roll out a red carpet, exactly.
Those howitzers of ours aren't just for entertainment, child. Explosive ordnance is what keeps the savages at a distance. Except you. There's something special about you, child, and it was the howitzers that gave you a chance to show it.
How might I be of assistance?
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, it may be you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see.
Okay, where do I start?
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Yeah, that should stand to be said without reason. Anyways, we've been given a quest here called Volaire. Let's take a look at it. Volaire, help the boomers around Nellis, and that we will do.
How is your visit with us going, stranger?
I really need a doctor. Goodbye.
I don't think you should.
Okay, so there's a lot of things to be done in the Nellis Air Force Base. Can we loot this? No, Jesus. We really could use some stim packs. Oh, man, okay, but the first thing we will do is probably see the doctor, that or go to the museum. Now, she said that Raquel has a bug problem. She said that we can go to the museum and listen to the history of their people. What else was there? Loyal and Jack, two people apparently have some problem, and the doctor is also having a problem at the medical station. So let's see, we do have a bunch of quest markers. Raquel is right there, actually. But I think we're going to go to the medical station first, because obviously I don't want to be walking around like this for too long. And I believe the medical station is this right here, right? Nellis Medical Station. Indeed it is. Okay. Hello, Argyle.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to.
Right. I need medical treatment bad.
I'm afraid medications are in short supply. Maybe you should seek medical treatment away from Nellis.
Okay, I was scared that would have happened. Can you spare any medical supplies?
Sorry, friend. We really don't have a need for wasteland currency around here. We produce most of what we need.
Okay, well that's extremely inconvenient. I am looking for ways to make myself useful, though.
I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
Nope, and I believe, yeah, we only have 21 points. I'm sorry, I don't know enough to help. I wish I did.
Don't apologize. Their care is my responsibility, but everything I know came from an old first aid field manual. I don't know what else to do to help them.
Okay, I kind of remembered that if you don't have the medical skill, you can't do anything with this part of the quest. It's not required, because I believe if you do like 3 out of the 5 or whatever, you get on Pearl's good side. But let's examine these people. This one of Argyle's patients. Yeah, there's definitely a word missing there. This one of Argyle's patients. You should speak to him before you investigate them. I already spoke to him. He didn't give me much. Says the same thing, and there should be one more. Says the same thing. All right, let's just double check, make sure there's no other speech
outsider?
option for this. Goodbye. Yeah, so we either need speech to convince him, I guess lie that we do have the medical training, or we need medicine, which neither of which we have. All right, what I'm going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm going to go back to Good Springs, get healed up from Dock Church, and then make my way back here. Alright, I'm back. I'm fully healed, and I also have... Ooh, look at that. The texture's missing. Gotta love Bethesda games. Or, I guess Obsidian, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so I'm fully healed, and I also have... I think I bought 14 stim packs and a doctor's bag, so we are far better prepared than we were previously, and we have a quest marker here leading to the Nellis Women's Barracks, which is kind of odd. This might be leading to the history area, but I thought that was in its own little section, but we're about to find out. Oh, actually, it's leading to Raquel. That makes sense. Okay, let's get out of here, and I actually want to take care of the history part first. What is that? Looks like they have a robot, Mr. Gutsy, but it is friendly, thank God. Okay, so let's see. That leads to the women's barracks. One quest marker over there leads to the medical area. I'm going to go ahead and find my way to wherever the history part is. Yeah, that's right. It's one of these over here, so it looks like it's this first one. Now, it is late. Loyal's house. Oh wait, no, that's where Loyal is. Yeah, I was gonna say it is late. So there it is, the Boomer Museum. Alright, so let's head inside there and see what in the world we can find out about these boomers. Okay, we have a little kid here. Hi. And also we should have, yes, a snow globe for the Nellis Air Force Base. Alright, let's talk to this kid whose name is Pete. Don't sit down. God damn it.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
Honestly, I'm not that eager, but if it satisfies a quest requirement, sure. I'd like to know all about your people.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Sure, I can spare the time.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale.
Okay, and I assume you're talking about this mural.
Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
Okay, we got some boomer fame. There is still a quest marker pointing to this guy, so...
Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions.
Not really. I'm looking to make myself useful. Who needs help around here?
Gosh.
But we already know that. Who are you? You're Pete. I have some questions about your people's history. I'm not going to run through all of this stuff. You guys can take a look if you want to online. Your people willing to risk it all for freedom. We are actually getting more boomer fame. I will sort of run through it. Okay, whereas your people had brought the Geiger... Wait, what? Whereas your people had brought Geiger counters with them from the vault.
Anything else you want?
Let's see. How did you survive? So there's a unique speech option for each one of these, by the way, depending on what you put points into. You can get more and more fame. What are the howitzers doing here? How has Nellis taught your people to fly? I believe he says there were simulators like those pods that were in Fallout 3. Okay. How did you learn where to find an old bomber? You could attach ballast to the plane and then haul it here for repairs. Could you tell me the story about your mural again? There we go. Boomers accepted. Folks have to come to accept you for your helpful nature. No, don't run through the whole
How
thing.
can I help
I'm
you,
just
outsider?
kidding. It's etched into my memory forever. Okay, let's try and change his track and not... Is he still going to do that? Good. Okay, so just to quickly run through what he was talking about. So obviously they were all from a vault, Vault 34, which is why they're wearing vault jumpsuits. As I've mentioned before, each vault has a specific purpose, a scientific experiment that goes along with it. So I don't know too well, but I believe this one, you know, is all about ordnance and guns and stuff like that. So they exited the vault fully equipped. They were able to take down raiders and stuff, but every once in a while they lost members. They found Nellis Air Force Base where they prospered. There were pods that taught them how to fly, which is why you see like a dream bubble with like dogfights. And then their future is to recover an actual bomber and then explode raiders with it, or tribals, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, so we no longer have a quest marker in here, and we're actually going to end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. Can we take this? No. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one where we learn more and do more for the boomers. Bye-bye.